Recycling EV batteries is critical to meeting electrification targets. BrightDrop electric van key to GM's financial goals. Lexus sees tough year after hit from chip crisis and more. Good morning, everyone. I'm Laura Harris, filling in for Kristen Strakalitis. Welcome to First Shift. We'll hear more on those headlines soon. But first, our lead story. Executives say recycling EV batteries is critical to meeting electrification targets, as the industry looks to figure out where it will source critical materials in 2030 and beyond. The auto industry must find ways to recycle batteries as the transition from internal combustion engines accelerates toward the end of this decade. Automakers such as Ford have agreements with lithium, nickel, and other material suppliers to meet EV production targets for 2025. But companies need enough materials to produce battery cells into the decade and beyond. Officials say they must work with recyclers to make sure that the recycled material works just as good as anything they can mine. As General Motors rolls out a number of high-profile electric vehicles in 2023, it's also starting full-scale production of a much lesser-known EV that is key to achieving its financial goals. GM will begin producing the BrightDrop Zevo 600 electric delivery van on one shift, with plans to ramp up to multiple shifts by the end of next year. But BrightDrop's first electric delivery van could face constraints as production of Ultium batteries ramps up. Lexus sees a tough year as it was hit hard by the chip shortage, forcing it to pause sales of some versions of its newly launched NX midsize SUV. According to Dataforce, Lexus sales in Europe fell 28%. Lexus's European sales were also hit by Toyota's exit from the Russian market. Now, Toyota's premium brand is working through an order backlog in Europe. You can read more on these stories in our newsletter, The Daily. To subscribe, go to the More section on our website and click Newsletters on the left side of the screen. Subaru recalls more than 287,000 Ascents globally for a potential defect that could increase the risk of fire. The Japanese automaker says a ground bolt that secures the ground terminal of the positive temperature coefficient heater may have been improperly fastened during vehicle production. The recall covers 2019 to 2022 model year Ascents. Subaru is advising owners of these models to park their vehicles away from structures and avoid leaving their vehicles unattended with the engine running. There have been no crashes or injuries related to the issue. Who will lead the UAW? That question is still unanswered, as the race for UAW leader heads to a runoff. Reformers will occupy 6 of the 14 board seats, with the possibility of winning a majority. The leadership shift is among the most drastic in the union's history and could upend next year's high-stakes contract talks. That's all we have today for First Shift. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at @first_shift and online at autonews.com for updates from our reporters all day, every day. I'm Laura Harris. Have a great day, and I'll see you all next time.